Gee whiz.
Before dawn, when most of us are still tucked up in bed, a frenetic symphony of forklifts operates at the capital city produce markets. This is where the fruit and veg comes in from farms. Before the day's out, most of the fresh produce will be channelled to grocery shops and supermarkets across each state. At Adelaide's produce market, there's one store you won't find in any of the other capital cities. Australia's biggest food relief charity, Foodbank, has a shopfront here. Opened 5 years ago, it places the organisation right in the middle of the wholesalers, streamlining their generous donations.
It's just gone crazy in that last 5 years. We've gone from a 11-fold growth and we're going further all the time.
G'day, Pete.
Hey. We've gone from 4 or 5 or 6 regular donors to now about 110 different produce companies donating in.
The Foodbank store is always accessible and growers and wholesalers can donate at any time. A band of staff consisting of volunteers and Work for the Dole participants bags up the produce so it can be handed out to people who are having a hard time putting food on their own tables.
Foodbank's essentially a giant kitchen pantry for the welfare sector in Australia. We source and provide food and groceries for about 2,500 charities across the country. So we're not only helping in terms of reducing food waste by rescuing food and groceries, but more importantly, we're actually addressing food insecurity.
Foodbank is actually an international organisation and was established in New South Wales in 1992. It now has a presence in every state and the Northern Territory, and is really a big not-for-profit agency, requiring the eye-watering coordination of thousands of tonnes of fresh, chilled and packaged food every day in every part of the country.
I can just as likely see a B-double of watermelons turn up one day as a B-double of baked beans, and the next day it might be nappies. We never know what we're going to get.
The often maligned big-name supermarkets are also generous donors. Staples like bread are always over-ordered by supermarkets, so they have a constant shelf supply for their paying customers. The inevitable end result is that they end up with too many loaves. While once it would have been sent to landfill, now it goes to Foodbank. There are also tins that have been mislabelled or not labelled at all, foods close to their use-by dates, or produce that is just not quite the right size or quality to be sold to increasingly fussy consumers. Foodbank distributes groceries mostly through other registered charities. Every morning, a line of vans queues outside the Outer Sydney warehouse. There's a range of better-known charities like Vinnie's, the Salvation Army, Anglicare and Red Cross. And there are also smaller, localised groups. Another key means of getting food to where it's needed is through the school breakfast program.
The stories that break my heart as a mum are the ones where children are hiding at recess because they don't have something in their school lunchbox to share with their friends. That's not okay. That's not okay in the lucky country.
Isaiah, you're going to come and get the toast?
Approximately 239,000 school breakfasts are provided each week to children at 1,750 registered schools. These kids have been sent short-term to the Cowandilla Learning Centre in Adelaide because their own schools found their behaviour difficult.
Louise, can I please have more toast?
It's hard to believe. Over this breakfast, they have impeccable manners.
More Jack? Yeah. Can I have the butter, please, after you? Sure.
Here, the meal provided by Foodbank is not just about nourishment. It's about quiet discipline and new skills and children doing things for themselves. Fruit and vegetable growers, meat companies and even grain growers are overwhelmingly the biggest contributors to Foodbank's supplies.
Yes, we started a couple of days ago and there's a little bit of blemish here that's not marketable. So
Stone fruit producer Michael Troutwine donates around 30 tonne of fruit from his Riverland property each year, almost a tenth of his total production.
We have a price point that we know it's not economic to send to market, and if we put that fruit on the market, we're just collapsing the market as well. So it's just good business sense for us as well. We get that double win. We're helping people, and that's the most important thing. But it's no net cost to us.
Yeah. Can I test this one?
You can, because I'll test this one.
Early season will probably go straight into our school breakfast programs. So,
yeah, no, that's nice.
Juicy,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Well,
There are scores of other companies, hundreds of other growers, dozens of different services that haven't been mentioned here. It is, after all, an organisation that supplies enough food for 63 million meals each year.
I'm fortunate to, have been able to park myself in a place for a couple of decades and work doing something that I truly enjoy and that I'm passionate about. Not everyone can do that in life. And yes, there was a lot of toil and hard work, but I put my head on the pillow every night and I feel pretty darn proud of the team of people that are now Foodbank and the work that they do day in, day out.